everybody, I'm back with necessary chaos. You already know the vibes on Kamarithoou's channel. Now let me stop. You already read the title. We're gonna do Cancer general reading. Cancer general reading. We're gonna do singles, and then we're going to do taken cancers to make it more relatable. I already shuffle off camera. Firstly, we're gonna get your feelings and how you're feeling just currently overall in your life right now. Could pertain to your relationship, could not. If you're in a situationship, I would pay attention to both pals. But before we get into the video, I want us all to take some deep breaths and tune into this video I'm popping up now. Y'all know y'all water elements, so I wanted to bring in some vibes. It's the full moon, a lot of crazy energy going on, so go ahead and breathe in and breathe out. Focus on yourself, focus on your situation. Just remember that this is a general reading. It may or may not apply to everybody, but that's the point. It's meant to apply to a lot of people, so you got to take it how it resonates. Without further ado, I'm gonna get right into the video, starting off with our taken cancers. I'm gonna pull two cards for how you're feeling right now. Taken cancers, taken cancers. Ooh. Taken cancers. Give me one more card for all of the taken cancers. What's going on in their energy? What does the divine want them to know? All right, now we're gonna get our single cancer's feelings. These two are meant to be. I like a simple, short, sweet reading. And then I'm gonna get some clarity for those cards. I'm gonna just pull two tarot cards for each. Two tarot cards for each. I'm gonna pull two tarot cards for each. Make sure you're taking your deep breaths still and focusing on yourself. If you want to close your eyes, that also helps as well. And again, if you're in a situationship, pay attention to both pals. All right, now give me single energy, some more clarity for the single energy. Give me some more clarity for the single energy. All right, let's get into it. So starting off with the taken for how you're feeling, so you can know if this is for you. It says, meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. And you also got bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. Right off the bat, you got two new moons. I feel like a lot of you are removing things that no longer serve you in your life. You could be in your head a lot with the Pisces energy, going round and round. I'm sensing that a lot. And just going back and forth on what is for you, what's not, what enlightens you, what makes you feel good with this Aquarius energy, would bring love into the situation. But regardless, I feel like a lot of you are doing exactly that. You're nurturing yourself more, you're loving yourself, you're putting your foot down. A lot of boundaries are being set, whether it be in your relationship, with family, with friends, whatever. Jobs are coming through too with that Aquarius energy. And yeah, I feel like a lot of you are just like cleansing, and some of you are definitely in your head about something. It's going around and around and around, and you're trying to like calm down about it, but you're definitely contemplating on what you should do about something. So yeah, that's what I'm getting so far. And then to clarify, under bring love into the situation, you got the Three of Swords. And then you also got the moon under meditate and contemplate. That makes so much sense. We're in the full moon right now. So yeah, like I said, a lot of you are releasing a lot of hurtful things, a lot of trauma, and trying to do better in your relationships. I feel like whether it's friendship or whether it's, this is the taken group, so it could be your current relationship too. Like you're trying to heal a lot and let go of a lot. Three of Swords is a very, very hurtful energy, and you also got Aquarius and then air again. So that mental part is coming up again. A lot of mental trauma, a lot of mental things keep popping up. just overall in general, I'm sensing. And the divine just wants you to know that, like, although it may be an emotional time, it's okay to go within and heal those things. The moon talks about that, very intuitive, and y'all being Cancer, you know, you're connected to the moon. If you don't know, now you know. And emotions are usually more intense for you guys. So the universe just wants you to know that it's okay to release, and it's okay to be emotional during this time, because crying, releasing, even talking about something is healing in some sense. So that's for the taking group. Now we're going to go to the single group, and then I'm going to pull one card for the overall summary, and that'll be for both groups. Make sure you like in the video. So for our single Cancers, you got a time for healing, Balsamic Moon. And you also got don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. That's how you're feeling right now. A lot of y'all, this is kind of tying together a lot. I'm sensing a lot of purple right off the bat for both groups. Your understanding about things and your crown is popping through a lot. The universe is definitely trying to tell you some things. But as far as the single group, again, with the healing, it's something that you need to heal. It's something that a lot of you are trying to heal right now, but a lot of you are kind of ignoring it. And I'm sensing that with the pride in Leo. You feeling like, it literally says don't let pride get in your way. So I feel like with that, especially if you're a man, that's easy to do that and be like, oh, I don't want to cry, and oh, I'm gonna think more logically, and oh, emotions don't. No, emotions are very important. If you ignore them, you always gonna have an issue in your life. So some of you, like I said, it's half and half. A lot of you are realizing that it's time to heal, understanding that, like, okay, I have to do that in order to be courageous and go for the things I want. Like with the passion popping out, it's a lot of creative motion that some of you are trying to get into, but a lot of you are ignoring the healing, and you're having a lot of issues with that. So that's how y'all are feeling right now for the single group. And then more clarity from the universe, you got the Fool under the Balsamic Moon, and then you also got Strength under the full moon in Leo. That's very significant, because Strength represents Leo. So the fire popping out again, a lot of yellow, a lot of ego is popping out with this single group. Don't feel like you're too good to indulge in something that could benefit you in the long run. And a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. I don't want to get too much into that, but yeah, yellow is popping out a lot. So a lot of you are letting your ego get to you. And ego is not always a bad thing, but when you let pride overcome you when it comes to healing in your feelings and like rest, a lot of you need to rest. That's another thing with the Balsamic Moon. It's time for healing. The universe really wants you to rest and like reset and calm down. And that's interesting that you got that moon, because it goes into the new moon, which is what a lot of the taking group got. So the universe wants you to know that it's okay to go for your passions, and it's okay to have your ego, because a lot of people get confused with that. Like, oh, is ego bad? Is ego good? No, ego is very good. A lot of us need it. You need to know, yeah, I'm the shit. Like, yeah, I'm the powerful lion, okay? And I run the jungle. But with the pride not getting in your way, I feel like it's definitely talking about healing and like having fun, going with the flow, being a bit more flowy, and having that foolish energy. Like, everything doesn't need to be set. It's summer. It's time to have fun. The Geminis and the Cancer, that's what we bring. We bring fun, love, joy. I feel like a lot of us are known for that. So the universe just wants you to have a lot of strength right now and realize that, like, it's okay to show that you're the king or queen of the jungle, but don't ignore anything that's really bothering you. So yeah, that's coming through for the singles. To wrap it up for both groups, we're gonna get your last message from the divine, and this is just gonna summarize what both groups need to take from the reading. I know a lot of Cancers, so I'm expecting some likes and some comments. Let's see. This one wants to come through. Trust the Nigel. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? I don't even need to read on this one. I've studied this card a lot. But it literally means that sometimes I feel like more for the single group more than anything, but this is definitely for both groups. Y'all both have a lot of releasing and healing to do regardless. The Three of Swords popped up here, and then the Boswick Moon popped up here. So you're being called to release regardless, but also you're being called to follow something. Like, I feel like these two people next to her are like her shadow self. And then again, in the purple, there's something the cosmic divine is trying to relate to you. Something that keeps popping up in your head and you're kind of like, oh, no, that'll never work. Or you bring logic into it, especially with that Leo energy. I feel like that can happen a lot, the logical side of things, when that's not what you're meant to do right now. You're meant to manifest spiritually with whatever the niggling feeling is trying to tell you. It may be annoying. It may be keep popping up and you don't know how to go about it. But again, you're being called not to ignore it, whatever it is. This card is very simple and straight to the point. You have to figure out why you keep thinking these things and why you feel like you're meant to do it. Once you figure out that, then you can take that action with the Aquarius and the Swords energy. You're being called to take action with something. I'm not gonna lie, for a lot of you, it is definitely healing. Definitely. Green is popping out too a little bit now with your heart chakra. So maybe hold your hand over your heart chakra and just say, I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to release. Because you can think you're healed all day, but there's never no time limit to healing. Like, something may pop up and it may trigger you. Like, this spiritual journey is very, very difficult. It's a roller coaster. It goes up and down. So trust your gut. Trust your intuition. Out of all the zodiac, y'all have one of the strongest. If you really were to tap into it, the immature Cancer is not connected to their intuition. But y'all, usually 9 times out of 10, like when you thinking something and you keep thinking it, I would go with that more than logic every single time, and you'll always be okay. And that's one of y'all's superpowers, with being connected to the moon and emotions and intuitive nature, water. So that's the end of y'all reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated, and if it did, make sure you like the video.